Professor, Department of English SF, Nimla College for Women, Coimbatore. The module, Poetic Devices in Wordsworth, Daffodils, consists of introduction to the poet Wordsworth and his poem, The Daffodils. It also then focuses on the various poetic devices that is present in the poem. To the poem as well as about the poet. William Wordsworth is an English romantic poet, and he is an early leader of English Romanticism who was born in the year 15th April 1802. In this poem, the poet speaks about his walk in the field of daffodils. This is a reflective poem which expresses the joy after taking a pleasure walk in the field of the daffodils. Moving on to the content that are present in this poem are the title, theme, structure, hyperbole, personification, imagery, simile, and tone. First one is the title. As we can see that the title of the poem is Daffodils, which is directly linked to the poem Daffodils. Here the poet takes a walk into the field of daffodils and he writes it as a poem and he gives the title the same. The next title is theme. The various themes that are present in this poem. First one is nature. When the poet walks into the field, here it is seen that the poet walks into a daffodil field, which is considered to be one of the themes. Next is happiness. When he enters the field, he was sad, but as he leaves the field, he is very happy. So this is also another theme. Memories. The memories that he carries from the field also takes a very great importance. Next is the past personal experience. So when he sits in his couch in his room and he thinks about the daffodils, he is very happy about the memory that he has taken from the field. So this can also be considered as one of the past personal experience of the poet. Next is the structure. This poem has a set rhyming scheme which is AB, AB, CC. Next, it consists of 4 stanzas with 6 lines and it is roughly 8 syllables in each line. Next is hyperbole. Hyperbole is nothing but an exaggerated sentence that is present in the poem. They stretched in a never-ending line. Is the perfect example for this hyperbole. The next title is personification. Personification is nothing but giving importance to a lifeless thing and making it into a living thing. For example, tossing their head in sprightly dance. Only a human being can dance, but here he compares the daffodils with the human, saying that it also dances like a human. The next one is imagery. Imagery is nothing but our imagination on how we perceive a image. For example, I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high over vales and hills. Here, the poet imagines himself walking in the field of daffodils as a cloud, and he was very lonely too. Moving on to the next topic, it is simile. Simile is nothing but in a poem, it is very easy to find if a poem or a line consists of as, like, or as well as, or as such as, so we can consider that line as simile. For example, continuous as the stars that shine. Here in the sentence or in the line we can see that here the word as comes, so this is a simile. Next, the tone of the poem. I wander lonely as a cloud. Here, the tone of the poem is very sad at the beginning, but as we move on to the rest of the poem, here we can see that it moves from a sad tone to a happy tone. For example, and then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodil. I hope you all understood the topic. I hope this will help you all to revise with your subject. Thank you.